Hello there, guys. I really didn't get into proper, just little things on why bases are important in my bases episode, which was, I think, episode 3, where I taught you how to make a base. But I didn't get into bases. So let's go through and delete these characters here. And I'm going to show you the differences in bases and why using the same base or base is essentially same bases in the same animation. You don't want to throw in a different base. Now, here's why this is. Let me just go ahead and load up 3 bases that I've made. And we're going to size this big guy down a little bit, just so he fits into the screen. Now, you can clearly tell all of these guys have definitely different proportions. Some of them are longer armed, some of them are nubbier, which is what I'm going to call this guy. He's tall and thin. In this context, it doesn't look that bad. But say I do this and just delete these guys from this animation. Go ahead and delete this frame. Yep. And I say load my Goku figure. Okay, I made sure I wasn't giving you guys some secret info. But yeah, let me load my Goku up. Let me load up Lego Formers' Vegeta. Now you can clearly see that if these two were in the same animation, it wouldn't look very good. Why? Different proportions. Goku, even though he's still not been sized up any, even if I sized him down, is clearly a different structure than Vegeta here. Let's go ahead and we'll do it without these red dots, just to kind of further this. Vegeta and Goku do not look like they'd go in the same universe here. Goku's just much larger. So if I were to throw Goku in against this Vegeta, they're clearly not made in the same universe for each other. They're two different people's bases clashing, and you do not want clashing bases. All too often you see people do this. Even Pivot Pro is guilty of doing this when he had Goku's figure versus Broly. Broly and Goku, two completely different bases in that, and even Vegeta was a different base if I remember correctly. So you do not want those clashing bases. He eventually figured out about the clashing bases and quit it with his 3rd and 4th episode, but you do not want them. They look horrible. Now, how these look unnatural for each other, let's go ahead and add in my Vegeta, which was made using the same base. Sorry. Where is he? Main character is Vegeta. Now these characters have matching proportions. They get the same large head, thick legs, everything. These two characters were made using the same base. Now you see which one looks better? That is why you don't want clashing bases. Now, I'll show you how to avoid clashing bases, and if you're unsure on bases, I'll show you what to do. Now, if say you're unsure if two bases fit, match up the aligning points. Like, let me just use, for example, let's see, where is it at? Let's load up Lego Formers' Goku, and then let's load up I don't exactly know who this is. That is just FL. So I'm thinking it's something else. But I can't honestly remember who they are right now. But let's load up their Goku. Now, let's see if these bases match. From what they look like they'd match, at least somewhat look like they'd match. But we'll have to see. Goku on that side already looks a little bit too thick and whatnot, but let's go ahead and see if they match. So we'll go through and align them both on top of the same joint piece there. These seem to match, but oh, what is this? That doesn't match there, and neither does the head up. And the arms there don't match either. So you can already clearly tell these don't match. I guess I could have just looked at the legs. These were made with two entirely different bases, and therefore they would clash in an animation. And you do not want clashing bases. Well, that has been Pivot Basics, and this is the second part on, Pivot Basics, and this is the second part on bases. If you liked the video, drop a like. If you want to tell me something I could either improve on or something you'd like to learn, drop the comments. And if you want to see videos like this at least once a week, I'm going to upload a ton of tutorial videos, then subscribe. And remember, every 10 subscribers or so I release something. So you can always look forward to something when somebody subscribes. Alright, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day and happy animating.